But I can't afford essential oils, Lance. So what do I do? Well, I'm going to cover all that in today's video, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today I'm going to cover the topic of not being able to afford essential oils or not having the proper belief system about essential oils. Which one is it? Ooh. Well, I'm going to cover that in the next section.
Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me. And sometimes I hear, hey, Lance, I can't afford essential oils right now. Okay, what do I do? Well, that's what this video is going to really help you out with. And it's not me turning into the Santa Claus all of a sudden and, giving you a whole bunch of, magical gifts of essential oils, or me turning some genie and you rub me 3 times on my bald head and I'm going to give you something that you really need and want, right? It ain't that. It's more just helping you think about things in a different way, because your mindset and what you believe is super important. Whatever the mind thinks, the feet follow. So if you ain't thinking, the truth based on stuff that's on the truth, then it's not gonna happen. Whatever you want to do to accomplish your goals. So the first thing that I always encourage people to think about, number one, is what is your limited belief, and here it is. And just state it out loud. This is a total mind exercise for you. So please do this. And you whatever's underlined, you can replace with whatever you want. But because I hear this particular statement so much, we're just going to go through this example. So the statement is, my negative or limited belief is I can't afford essential oils. So you can't deal with something until you state it or name it. And so now we're putting a name on it. It's I can't afford essential oils. Boom, it came out of my mouth. That's what I believe, even though it's a limited belief, and I'll tell you why it's limited or negative in a second. All right, so the second thing is that you want to say out loud, right? You want to get this out into the open, into the universe. The way that it limits me is, and so the underlying statement is what is really going on in the mind, but the way that it limits me is by not allowing me to be prepared for life's little emergencies when Murphy's Law strikes unexpectedly. And if you're not familiar with Murphy's Law, you can watch some of my other videos on it. But Murphy's Law is anything that could go wrong can and will go wrong in your life. And so Murphy just doesn't, shoot out and bust out the tires. He also affects your bank account and your health and your relationships too, or something. It's just like all this crazy stuff. And you just Google Murphy's Law and you'll find some funny videos and some images on it. But it's not so funny when it happens to your health. Okay, so that when you have a limited belief, that is what it can do to you, and that's not fun. All right, so the third thing that you want to consider, again, saying this out loud is going to be very therapeutic and helpful for you to process this information. And I would even write it down too. The more you telling you, the more you own this, the better. All right, the way I want to be, act, or feel is empowered, proactive, and independent with my health priorities. So let's break each word down. Empowered means I have the fact-based information to make educated decisions about my health. Proactive means I'm not waiting to something to happen, like Murphy to come in my house and just smack me around like a Raggedy Ann doll with my health. No, I'm going to be proactive and, get that security system so I can tell when Murphy's been in the house. And I'm going to, get a bat, because when Murphy come in, guess what, Murphy? I know you was coming. I'm going to hit you. Now you hit me, right? Anyways, and then be independent with my health priorities. And so I can have something within arm's reach that I can use when something pops up. I don't have to wait or go to somebody else. Like I am going to be the person that really takes my own health to the next level because of the empowerment, because of the proactiveness. So it builds on all that. And then the fourth thing, again, state this out loud, write it down, is my turnaround statement that affirms or gives me permission. That's the key. Gives me permission to do this is that my needs are just as important as everyone else's needs. Okay? You are important. You have worth. You have value. Okay, so it's not just go around people pleasing all day and then you not take care of yourself. It's easy to do that. I get that, especially if you're a mom and you have kids, or you're at work all day and you work long hours, or you work crazy hours, night shift, graveyard. I get that, okay? I totally understand that. But at the same time, if you don't take care of yourself, then you aren't going to be able to take care of other people very well at all. And at the same time, when you look on airplanes and stuff, they always tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you put the oxygen mask on somebody else. Because if you're putting the oxygen mask on your child next to you, and you before you put it on yours, and you about to pass out, I mean, how you can't even help them out, right? So it's so important to realize that you have value, you have worth, you have significance, and it's important to do self-care. And it's important to do that in an empowered, proactive, and independent way. All right, so this all kind of builds into the whole statement, I can't afford essential oils, because when you make these, this little kind of mini assessment, you're really transforming your mind and your perspective on your limited belief. And it goes from a limited belief system of I can't afford essential oils to an empowered belief system where you're basically saying my needs are as important as anyone else's needs, and I can afford something that I value. Okay, if I value something, then I will make the money, to make the time, and put that thing on a calendar and say, in 1 month I'm buying that. Okay, because I'm saving up for it, or me and my friend we gonna go in on it, or I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make that happen because it's something that I value and I have worth. And you are valuable. You're giving something, which is yourself, value because you are valuable. So all about your mindset. I always have a saying like your mindset plus your skill set plus your tool set equals your success. And success is not just monetary or financial, it's with your health as well. So you have to look at things of what can I do to transform my mind into something that's based on truth. Okay, so stop feeding yourself false lies, and then, or that's maybe a double negative, but stop telling yourself lies, or something that's false. I'm glad I caught that. But anyways, and then also you want to look at what skills can you build and develop. This is a nice little exercise in this video, so you welcome to use that in other aspects of your life. And then tool set, what videos, curriculum, whatever tools that you can use to help you be successful. All right, well, hopefully this video has been helpful. And even if you have not said this statement, I can't afford essential oils, who do you know, right? Who do you know has said this statement? And what can you do to help them with their mindset? Maybe it's show them this video, maybe it's give them a link to this. And maybe if they're open to, the truth and learning, if they're not, then this video is going to be a conviction bomb that makes them, not like me and probably not like you for showing it, right? They can be like, oh, thanks for making me feel bad. Thanks for the guilt trip. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But if they, if they're really open to learning and they're open to personal development and growth, then this could be something that really transforms their life. And, they may go from saying I can't afford essential oils to I can afford essential oils because I have value and worth, and I make I vote with my dollar and I spend money on things that I value. So all right, so hopefully this again has been helpful, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below, how this has helped you.
As you can see, having the right mindset when it comes to your health is really the bigger picture item, and really looking at, hey, if I have a limited belief, how can I turn that into an empowered belief through speaking truth and really making time for self-care and putting value into the things that have value, like myself or yourself. And so that's really the heart of everything, is you have value, you have worth, and you're just basically acknowledging that and supporting that with natural solutions using essential oils. Well, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can watch more videos like this one, or click some of the links in the description box below so you can get your learn on in a different way.